Well, wait, the boss said that you claim there was no deflection on the goal.
Minimal if it was. No, I don't know. I think it took a nick, but I'm sure it was on target anyway. I'm sticking to that anyway.
Definitely yours, and definitely the club worth a point today.
Yeah, that's the pleasing thing, that it got us something out of the game, because I think on the balance of play we certainly deserved it.
And how impressed were you with Preston, because they made life pretty hard for you in terms of actually making clear-cut chances?
Yeah, well, I think that's probably a good gauge for the lads, and sort of they're probably one of the top 4 or 5 teams in the division, and they're certainly well drilled and hard to beat, and that's probably where this group of players wants to go next season. So that's a good gauge for us, and I felt we more than matched it, and we were. That's certainly how it felt on the pitch anyway, that we were good value for at least a point.
That was the point the boss made after the game. In the sense that this is a developing side with people of varying ages and various stages of their career, and you're trying to help some of these younger guys be pulled through.
Is that where? Did he put me at the other end of the spectrum? Did he? Yeah. No, I think that's something that was probably come a little bit more naturally to me in the last couple of seasons. Certainly coming into Bristol, it's a young group, and I'm pleased that if that's something that I can offer, then that's great for me, and as well as hopefully for the other lads.
So only one defeat now since the beginning of March. I mean, the tide is turning a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, that's certainly how it feels. I think we've been improving ever since. Not since I came in, but from what I've seen, we've certainly been improving as a squad of players and as a team, and you can see when we're playing we're a little bit more coherent, a little bit more solid, and I think as we're getting to know each other more and the manager's ideas are starting to filter down, we're becoming a better unit.
You know, Steve, of course, from your time at Burnley, are his methods and theories still the same?
It's sort of his values and his principles are exactly the same. He wants sort of he expects everybody to be hard-working and disciplined and good professionals. I think it's probably sort of 8 or 9 years since I worked with the gaffer. So tactically, he's probably been away and sort of seen different things, and he's probably broadened his horizons and become a more rounded manager, and hopefully we're sort of, us as a group of players and Bristol City as a football club, will see the benefit of that.
Do you think when the chance fell to Tyrone at the end that was going to be it, 2-1?
Yeah, you did, and sort of especially from working with Ty every day, he's a very good finisher. So when you see it rolling across the box, you're happy that you see it rolling to him. And Ty's more, he'll be more put out about that than anybody, but I think the first thing the manager said to him after the game was that as long as you get in those positions and you're getting on the end of those chances, I'll take that, because knowing Ty as we do, 9 times out of 10 he'll hit the back of the net with that. 47
points, not quite mathematically safe yet, but it tends to be the way you're playing, not where you are in the table, that matters more at this time of the season. You're playing in a way that suggests you're climbing, not falling.
I think so, yeah. That's certainly the feel. Certainly the feel amongst the group of players and about the place is that we're in the ascendancy, and we're very much on the up. We haven't, since I've been here, there's been no talk of points targets or we need to get this many wins or we need to do that. The philosophy's very much been to go from concentrate on the next game and put all our energies into that, try and win it, and that seems to serve us well over the past 2 or 3 months. So that'll be how we approach the last 5 games of the season, and if we can do that and we can maintain the level of performance from what we showed today, then I'm sure that'll be enough to keep us safe and provide a good platform going into next season.
And the inevitable question from the fans will be, as you're a loanee here, what's your position in the summer, and do you still have time on your contract? Are you a free agent? Would you be interested in coming here?
No, I'm free in the summer, so I've got the begging bowl out for anybody that will have me. So that's my situation in a nutshell.
So would a move here interest you?
I can only say what I've said so far, I've really enjoyed my time here. I don't know if that's an option or not. So I'll cross that bridge as and when I come to it. But yeah, certainly, I think it's probably the easiest way to tell if any footballer is enjoying it is you can tell when they're on the pitch. And yeah, I've certainly enjoyed my time here.
Well done on the goal today. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
We asked Steve Cottrell that exact question, and he certainly didn't rule it out.
Oh, okay.
There you go. You're unlucky to go down with 50 points, though, aren't we?
Yeah.
That doesn't happen as many times, does it?
No. So
Getting close now.
yeah, the sooner we can get mathematically safe the better. But
The focus can change a bit then, doesn't it?
yeah, and I think that will sort of I suppose that's always hovering in the background, but certainly we're not. Our performances and recent results don't suggest we're a team that sort of will be down there. So, but I suppose we can't really rest on our laurels, and we have to keep going and
Yeah, the sooner it's done, the better, isn't it?
and maintain that into the last 5 games. But no, I'm confident we'll be okay.
Yeah, well done, sir.
Yeah,
Cheers, Andy.
Thanks a lot. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thanks very much.
Wait,
Yes.
I'm from the Sun. You were at university, weren't you?
Yeah, that's right.
How has that gone? Has it ended? Have you finished?
I did it. I did. When I signed for Bournemouth, I was halfway through my second year.
Yeah.
So I deferred for a year. Signed a year's contract at Bournemouth, and then halfway through that, signed a 3-year deal. And then I did it I finished the last year from home. Took me 2 years, but yeah, did the last year.
What are you doing?
I did sociology at Goldsmiths in London, in New Cross.
Yeah. And do you finish up with a degree?
Yeah, I got a BSc, got a 2-1 in a BSc. So I was pleased to get.
What's the intention then if everybody kicks you back and goal out?
Kicks me back. I guess I'll be dusting off the certificate from somewhere and going through the jobs paper.
Yeah.
No, I'd like to. Hopefully, I feel I've still got a bit to offer on the pitch.
Yeah.
Certainly, while I feel fit enough.
But does the interest extend beyond the playing career?
Yeah, I've just done my B licence because that's an avenue I'd like to have open to me. Because I enjoy being in football, and I think you're fortunate to be in football, and I enjoy the environment, and it's an option I'd like to have open to me when I finish playing, because it's a great world to be a part of.
Yeah. What sort of line would that degree or qualifications take if you weren't in football?
I don't really know, actually. I don't know what sort of job it would take me into.
Any fancies?
No, not really. Nothing really. Which was a problem when I was at uni, to be honest.
You sound like my granddaughter.
Well, I was the same. I was at uni. I was 21, and I was thinking. As I said, I was halfway through my second year, and I was starting to think I'm going to have to get a real job at the end of this. And I was sort of racking my brains, thinking, well, what would I like to do? And thankfully, got the chance to do this for at least 15 odd years, and hopefully a couple more. So I've put off real life for a while. So hopefully a little bit longer yet.
Yeah. Talking about kiddywinkies, the manager's already said that, but in effect, you're the teacher's pet. Did you have any contact at all on the pitch today with the 2 young lads who came on from Preston? Did you have any connections with them, Brown and Brown?
No, I didn't know them, but I had a look at them, and when they came on, and I was tempted to ask them how old they were, because they looked a lot younger than me. But yeah, they both sort of, to be fair to them, they both would look quite bright when they came on.
Yeah.
So that's probably a good gauge for me. If I can run around with them young lads, and probably a good test for me, and it'll let me know if I can keep going for a little while yet or not.
Yeah, one of them apparently was he was playing for Cork.
Oh, right.
19s at the last around about Christmas.
Okay.
So
So not old then.
Pardon?
Not that old then.
No, the one's 18, the one lad.
They're 18.
Yeah.
So.
Good. I was hoping that you would say something about kicking them, but doesn't.
About kicking, I couldn't get close enough. You can have that one if you want.
Yeah.